Hello, Gerald here. How are you? You doing okay? I know, right? Different. Maya is upstairs, and so I have donned appropriate safety equipment, given that she's visiting today. I'm going to take it off. It feels very strange to be speaking into it. Plus she's settled down. Whew. Yeah. Oh yeah. Feels very weird. She has calmed down because McDonald's is on the way. I went to McDonald's. I did. It was quite a challenge before she came over. Jedediah Smith. That's what I'm thinking about right now, Jedediah Smith. Hard times, hard men. I got a little bit of vid just because it seemed kind of like an adventure. You can see. Here it is. You want to get up? You want to go to wildness? Well, Sally Ford Gerald, get up. I never thought I would do, but here we go. Fully annoyed. McDonald's, I got some. I said, you know what, Gerald? What do I think would be like the most fun thing for a youth to have? And I looked at the menu, which was very garish and yellow, and I kind of was like, what popped out to me was Filet-O-Fish.
Hello, welcome to McDonald's.
Could I have one Filet-O-Fish sandwich?
Okay, do you want that as a meal?
Right. It's fun to say. And fish, like under the sea, and like kids love aquariums. No, thank you.
Just a sandwich?
Yes. So I got that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a hit, but it sounds fun. Filet-O-Fish. When I asked the employee, I won't really say waitress because they were just like a voice.
And what else?
What they thought kids would like, they said chicken McNuggets, so I got some of those.
9-piece chicken McNuggets, please.
10-piece?
9-piece, whatever it is.
9-piece?
Yes.
We don't have 9-piece, we only have 10.
Okay, let's do that then.
McNugget, right? Right. So then you call it a McNugget so you don't call it processed food. Like later I'll have a McPoo, or perhaps a McDiarrhea. But, I see what they're doing. I do. There was no way I was going with the Happy Meal. Like, no. We're not going to put emotion like that tied to coronary heart disease. Coronary heart disease, no. Okay, moving on, Gerald, we get it. So I did get a coffee added to the order. There it is. They were quite helpful. I'm out here just kind of give a little intro before we go up and say hi to Maya. She's kind of settling in. She's been here for about an hour. It's been a little bit like that.
I farted!
So I've been wearing these, I don't want to judge. It's been how it's been, right, Gerald? Right. Okay. So Maya, I'm grateful for the opportunity to collaborate, connect, get complicit, even though this is not exactly what I anticipated, but of course it's not, Gerald. You're walking into the unknown, into a sacred space, a blank space, with somebody else, Maya, and she's bringing her offers. They're bold offers. By the so that's daffodils. I'm gonna have to ask you to put that down. That's daffodils. Daffodil earned that because of a review he got from Elsie. So can you? I'd like you to put that down. So I have responded with these earphones and this eye protection. I've had them on a little bit earlier today, when, like she was first over. These are items that I've been wearing with the cowgirl, my piece, if you will, my cap gun, when I've been training with it. it's quite powerful. It really, truly is powerful. I did it. I did it. So, you know, safety first, protection. I did it. I did it. So I decided I would bust these out today, in case, in the confined space, if we were having a similar experience as what we were having, you know, the other day, which it seems to be we're still having. Yeah. I'm gonna restart the Sonic. By the way, I don't know what they put in this McCoffee, but I feel kind of McWire. Okay, so there we go. Everything's looking like it's working all right. I don't shoot out here very much, so I wanted to just check. Anyway, how are you? You doing okay? I got it. I did it. I went to McDonald's. I figured this would be kind of the fail-safe, and plus mine needs lunch, like kids need to eat. But I noticed when her mom came to get her last couple days ago, she like bolted straight for the car, and I said, take note of that, Gerald. Like, if you feel like you really need to bring something, bring it. Plus she needs to eat. She's a growing kid. Right. Right now she's calmed down. I said McDonald's and she chilled a little bit. Also I've been like sort of offering chocolate because that seemed to work, and now there's noise over there. Time of change, right? Things are changing. Things are changing. We've been in this place and now it's like starting to move and it feels like change. Right. And that's okay, yes. Daffodil's been going through some things too. There's the old CRV down there. I'm just looking at it, thinking about the road, the quest, but I'm just, oh, right, change. Anyways, the reason I'm out here is because I have some information about Maya that I figured I would share. I asked her mom if it was okay if she was like, whatever, it's fine, whatever. Man, that's sort of like a nice accompaniment, like a soundtrack to how things feel. Like, right. Literally, that's kind of how it was with Maya earlier. Like, and then just the kind of global sense of it all, of just like, okay. Oh, I have this aftertaste from this coffee, and it's also like, they put something in there. The closest way I can describe the aftertaste is dystopic. Maybe that's where the Mick comes from. Mick. Right. Okay, I'm not drinking that anymore. I have some information on Maya, and I said I'm doing this channel. Like, it's about collaboration, connection, complicity, being a performer, the craft, the art. I don't like to put too much of a label on it. That's space. And would you mind if I shared? Because this is a collaborative experience. She said no. She said whatever. I don't care. Whatever. So I have some info. Now, I just want to preface all this by saying there's a very hard, firm line between accepting the offers, listening to the offers of your scene partners, and collaborating with them and responding, versus crossing that line and getting into their psychology, into why they made those offers. No. We're in a blank space here. That's what we're doing. So I'm not going to try to figure out why Maya's doing what she's doing. Whatever. This is what she is. Like it's been tough times for everybody. Whatever. But it is good to get to know them better, understand them, collaborate. So I have some kind of information. Maya Daniels, did a character study, right? Okay, here, Maya. Who are you, Maya? What's happening? Who are you? You tell me who you are. Let's hear a bit more about you, and leave it at that. Because it's not my job to, this is this and blah. No. I'm here to play. I'm here to play with Maya. Brilliant. So she was in 5th grade last year. She struggled. I have some of her homework. her mom dropped it off. She's supposed to be doing summer school, so, you know, we'll see how that goes. This was her spelling test. She got 0 out of 20, and this is what she ended up writing down. I farted. Again, like, okay, so that's where, okay. You kind of do, like, my response is kind of like, Maya, what's up with the farts? Like, what's going on here? And, like, particularly, like, her name, she wrote, I farted, which, like, okay, so, like, is that a joke? It's kind of funny. I don't know, I don't do comedy. I mean, you can tell from watching my channel. Thanks, by the way. What's the deal? I guess if that's my response, like, I'm kind of curious, like, what's the deal here? By the way, I find, like, farts, flatulence, disgusting. Just so you know, this is a big challenge for me. There's nothing funny about this, and it's quite crude and disgusting, and very much anti-collaborative. This was a thing on jury duty. I gave a big speech when we first got in there about, because they were talking about the rules, the legal rules, what you can and can't do if you're on a jury. And then I got up after the bailiff left and the judge, and I said, I just want to add an addendum that, like, we should not be farting in here. That is anti-collaborative and destroys the creative and collaborative process. It's like a smoke screen. It is in nature the tool of a skunk to repel others. And later on, when things got a little, you know, the PE teacher, he started farting in my direction to be like, kind of suck on my Gerald. So I don't. This is this is gross. I don't enjoy it. This is disgusting. And it looked like their teachers tried to work with her. The spelling teacher left a note that says, how about I presume to fart, which I can only imagine presume must have been a spelling word. A little bit snarky, right? You can tell the spelling teacher maybe is like reaching their wits end. They're also, like, look at the way they wrote 0 out of 20. Like, they wrote it like numerous times, like, Maya, you did not do well. And again, like, I don't want to get in Maya's business and describe, like, why she's doing what she's doing. I can just look at that and go, like, okay, you had a spelling teacher who clearly was kind of reaching their limit and perhaps weren't that nice to you. It is, I mean, it is a thing, like, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, so then her math homework also didn't go so well. I farted. And again, name, I farted. Her math teacher seems to be trying. She left a note, or they, whoever. Okay, Maya, what if you farted 3 times a day for 3 days? So trying to encourage her to do some multiplication, which would be 9, as we know. So she's had some tough times at school. This place that she's in, her place, whatever, after COVID, after masks, after lockdowns, after she's come out of it in this place. Maya, I'm gonna step outside for a minute because we're gonna get McDonald's today. And this is what's happening. School's a challenge. School's a challenge. Her mom, she's a single mom, and she's a teacher. She's extremely overworked. That's what she says. I'm extremely overworked. I've gone numb on half my body. Whatever, Gerald. Take it. So she's struggling. I asked about the Messed Up Kid shirt. I'm sure you saw that shirt in the last video when I met her. Like, okay, this is interesting. Is, again, like, Maya seems self-aware. Like, it is nice to know what I'm dealing with here. Is this somebody who's had some sort of psychotic break? Have they lost their minds? Are they, Is this a game? Are we playing the I farted game? Is this a kind of weird joke? Is this a response to a traumatic experience? Like what like I don't know, and it doesn't appear that anybody really knows. And you know, it's easy to start to be like, what the heck? But then I go, well, it's the Blue Angels. You know what that is the sound of? To me, it's the sound of like the earth, the world farting. That's what that really sounded like. It's like, okay, Maya, like, yeah, the whole world farted. It's been farting, and now you're farting. Okay, like, that's about as fine a point as I can put on it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that Maya came over today. We're here. I got McDonald's. I said crayons because I wanted to do crayons last time, so we're going to do crayons today. And I'm doing crayons and collaborating with a kid who says I farted and has gone through the same kind of tough time I've gone through. And we've all gone through where now we're back and the world is farting. Like, you know, what the heck's going on? I get it. Anyway, this messed up kid's shirt, her mom bought it for her before going back to school after the lockdown. She said she did it as sort of a disclaimer. Oh, jeez, okay. A legal warning for everyone else's benefit. Maya apparently spent a lot of time in her room when she was locked down. She was really sad and angry about some things that happened that weren't no more, as her mom put it. And that's all I know about that, Gerald. She started wearing underwear and saying I farted, and I was really busy and trying to get by myself, so get off my back. I was like, okay, that's cool. I was curious, I was pushing a little bit because I was like, messed up kid. Like, do you think that's maybe kind of harsh, like a label? And her mom said that that's what the psychologist called her. So she was like, your kid's messed up. And we're seeing a lot of it these days, so, you know, look, that's how it is. What do you want me to say? Like, this has never happened before. Psychologically speaking, we don't know when she's messed up, okay? Okay, so she wears a messed up kid shirt. You can see how this gets really kind of gross, right? It has a gross feeling to it. Gerald, what are you doing? There's someone to go collaborate with upstairs who's, this is what they're offering. Do the work. Do the work. You can look at her and go like, Maya, what's wrong with the I farted thing, right? You can do that. You say, I notice you're saying I fart a lot. Maya, let's talk about this farting thing. You can judge her, right? You can say, Maya, I want to know what's going on in your head. You can make her feel like she's wrong and sick and gross, that there's something bad with her. You can do that. You can sit out here on your porch, like, smelling this gross food and all McWired, and, you know, let's dive in and break down Maya's psychological thing, blah, blah, blah. You know, maybe this psychologist had it right, like, she's messed up. Period, right? Let's move on. Okay, like, do I want to do that? Do I want to sit here? Do I want to go up there and collaborate with a kid? I want to go collaborate with a kid. Alright? Look, change. More change. More farting. Maybe that's all it is. Like, I'm sitting out here, fart, fart, fart. Maybe Maya's just trying to announce herself as having farted. I'm farting too. You gotta admire that spirit. I mean, you do. And that's one thing I feel quite certain. Like, even though I got chased around and it was kind of scary, like, I live in the great Northwest. And it's been a little rough this morning so far. You gotta admire that spirit. That's a bold, strong point of view. I say yes to that. That's enough for me. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna take McDonald's food. We're gonna go and we're gonna say hi. We'll see how things go. She's been working. I think I hope, I brought out the markers and I said, let's do this, Maya. Here's some paper, let's create something beautiful, you know. I didn't try to go too deep into the Narnia thing, but a little bit, like, we could pin this up and this could be like somewhere we go, and, like, let's go, Maya, like, wouldn't that be, or just, you know, I did do that a little bit. So, so I'm hopeful, I'm excited to see what she made. Let's go check it out. Wow, how's it going, Maya? You got some drawings going. You mind if I take a peek at these? But I'm just going to take a peek at... Okay, so... Just be, Gerald, be. Just be. We're having a moment right now. We're just hanging out, doing stuff. Okay. Alright, that looks really good, Maya. So I imagine you must be pretty hungry from all this hard work. I got you some McDonald's. Your mom says... Huh. Well, I guess I can definitely see the allure. You know, if you're a parent, I can. Of course, now I have like a kid. No, no, no. We are going to continue. We're going to sally forth here, Maya. We're going to work through this. No kids here. I mean, it is quiet, it is nice. I can see the allure. She's like in a food coma. Right. Well, we had a job to do. We did it. So I'm going to hang those up. I mean, this is what we said we're doing. It's not necessarily Narnia per se, but you know what? I reject my own labels. Who knows what that is a portal to? Not me. Of course not, after all. I have no idea what any of this is. Good. I'm doing my job. My name's Gerald Ptarmigan. I'm 43 years old. I live in the Great Northwest.